avoid connecting VPN while you're making any transactions. Avoid having any TRX balance if you do not have, especially those who are looking to hold long term. Clear your balance. Remain with zero. This helps you avoid any unauthorized transactions to be successful. Because even if you have one TRX and a hacker is sending an unauthorized prompt on your wallet, that can be used against you. If you have zero, then you stand a higher chance of fighting this off. And the other is please always reach out for guidance. If you are starting out and you want to know how to buy, either you text in Telegram or you text in the WhatsApp group. People will always reach out to help you from the community, or the admins will help you themselves. If you want to buy and you don't have TRX, you don't even know where to start from, I suggest you reach out to only administrators, because there are people out there who are helping other people buy, but either they take their coins, they do not send them back, or buy for them less coins. We are not going to progress if we are being petty and so we have to be careful. For those asking how you clear your Tron balance, either create a second wallet on your main account, send the TRX there, or you can send them back to your Binance account for those who have. For those who are well versed with Tron Link, you can deploy what we call a multi-signature you can deploy a multi-signature process so that you have two procedures on approvals. If you're going to sell, your first wallet will have to approve, and then the second wallet you give access to your account is what will give the ultimate approval. So a multi-signature is more like a second factor authentication, that extra layer onto your wallet. So in case someone tries to withdraw without your permission or try to sell without your permission, the transaction is going to remain hanging for a short period of time, and it will be reversed to go back as long as that second account does not approve. So be careful and look out for that. Other than
all right, thank you very much, Alinda Bob Biaruhanga, for that kind reminder of how to keep our wallets very, very secure. We need to do this every single day because we realize we have unsuspecting individuals trying to dupe some of our people. So I encourage that please reach out to the admins. There's a whole team ready to support you. Yeah, avoid getting information from third parties. Avoid buying from unauthorized people. Helping you out. Whatever will happen, it will be none of our business. That is why we come out here and spare a few minutes just to remind you of how to keep ourselves secure. Now, to cross borders again, let me welcome my brother Mwita Kubeti from Tanzania to share an update from that part of East Africa.
Hello, good afternoon, brothers and sisters.
Good afternoon.
And happy Independence Day in Uganda.
Thank you.
Here, Tanzania, as always, the community is growing. I just congratulate for those who took this opportunity, as AfroToken is going to change our lives and make a history in our generations. I always urge people to sell everything and buy AfroToken. We had seen actually 3 factors or catalysts in this bull run. We have seen the ETFs, which will actually make inflows to crypto space. We have seen interest rate cut in the US. We have seen the regulators coming in and joining us. So I urge all Tanzanians and all people around Africa to buy AfroToken. This is our investment. If it is our investment, let us support it. Let us steal it. Let us make a big movement and a big community with AfroToken. It is our token. It is our investment. Let us make it, and it will change our lives for the generations. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Be part of this economic revolution. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, Mwita Tubeti. And for those of you who don't know Mwita, Mwita is a university lecturer in Tanzania, but he chooses to go blockchain because of the beauty he has seen. He's invested in quite a number of projects, and his newest being Afro Token. So we appreciate you, Mwita Tubeti, and all the amazing work that you're doing down there in TZ. Now, we are speaking shilling every single day. We are giving out reminders in our different platforms about how best to share. But yes, we need to remind you by word of how best to go about this. And to start off with that, let me invite Alfred Jaguar. He normally calls himself the crypto beast to take us through a very short method of how best to share Afro token. Alfred, please come through.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ramakisto. I hope I'm audible enough.
Yes, you are.
Well, Alfred Jaguar, aka the Crypto Beast. My name's good evening, good afternoon, good morning from wherever you are. To our readers and esteemed members of the Afro community, the partners already on board, the guests who have achieved who have managed to come through today's Afro Hour. GMGM Nigeria, GMGM Uganda, mambo vipi Kenya, mambo vipi watu wa Tanganyika, happy Independence Day Uganda. I'm always super excited talking with the crypto community. I don't know you guys if you're excited to be here. If you're excited, you can give me some in the comment section. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we think Afro is not just a cryptocurrency. It is a vision for economic empowerment and inclusion, innovation across Africa and beyond. And we are witnessing this practically. We here not just tries a digital currency, but we are a movement that represents unity, creativity, and the potential for African continent. Because trust me, this is purely Africa. All people behind it are from Africa. People selling are from Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm here to talk about crypto selling. You've heard the concept of crypto selling, and most people have tried a lot to sell, and some do what's not really required, and we end up always with a project. But literally, when you're selling, you're talking about sharing the love for the token, sharing the love for Afro token. Because if you're talking about Afro, it has to come from your heart. Every tweet you make, every post, every conversation about Afro token, it's always an opportunity to grow our community. This helps to strengthen our mission, then spread the excitement about what we are building together. So selling, doing it has to come with love, which means you genuinely believe in the future of Afro token. So guys, we want to emphasize this because if we want others to experience the same opportunity and success, we must be doing this with love on all social media handles. When you're selling, you're not just promoting Afro token, you're creating connection. You're creating connections, you're sparking curiosity. People question, what is Afro token? We're seeing it on X, we're seeing it on Facebook, we're seeing it on TikTok. What is it all about? You're creating that curiosity when a person is eager to understand about a certain concept. And this helps to bring new members in the community. Now, imagine if each of us is sharing Afro token's story. This can be discovering it. Then you've seen more partners always coming in just because we are an organic community. They are seeing people are talking about it. And this ultimately, it's the one that caused the rise of the price in the community, the project, in the Afro token. You've seen consolidations, but have you asked yourself, are we doing enough about talking about Afro token? Are we doing enough on selling, on spreading the word of Afro token to the world? So when we are selling, let's do it with that and a purpose. Don't be lazy. Don't be weak. Go there when you're real into it. People see it from the comments you make, from the posts you make. If there is no love in a certain comment, I'm going to tell. If I'm just typing, people will tell that this is just a hype. But when you do it with love and purpose, believe me or not, you guys, we always make people see it. AfroToken is not just a crypto, it's a movement. This is our future, and it is something special that we should be proud to be part of it. Let's uplift it. Let's invite, let's inspire people, to join this journey. And with all that energy, trust me, we shall go to the sun. Thank you very much,
Absolutely.
Mr. Rama, and whoever is here. And allow me give you a few seconds to recognize my soldiers from different parts of the world. GM coaches, Ingabari on the ground. You guys are doing a massive work. Samson Uni from South Sudan, and other guys who are in Uganda on the ground. Thank you very much, you guys, for the work done. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, and you are a real Jaguar with a Jaguar kind of vibe and motivation. We appreciate you, AJ Effects, or the crypto beasts, like how you love to be called. Many appreciations coming in. Now, analysis is one of those things where crypto needs to give attention to. Every crypto investor thinks analysis, how best to do it, what certain candlesticks mean, what a community means, and all those details. I want Telzavima to come through and share insights into how best to analyze the markets in his own eyes, but also to share with our community here. So Telzavima, please come through with the analysis of Afro token.
So, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
So, I know we always look at analysis. We talk about the basics because without knowing that basic, you can't be so good at what the market is doing. You can't be so good as a Mitro Plus student, yeah? So today we are going to look at how we began with Mitro Plus. As a student, how we started it out. Mitro Plus Labs is not that the founder and Mr. Rama came up and collected a few students. No, it started from somewhere. We started learning from somewhere. So today I'll just show you just a summary of the table of content of every stage we went through, starting from a year and a half ago and to the stage we are on right now. And the reason why you should be a proud Mitro Plus student, or if you're not, you should sign up. So I'll go to the website. Now, this is on the website of Mitro Plus Labs. Someone will say, oh, the community may not be real. Mitro Plus Labs may not be a real place. It may just be a front. But we all signed up, me inclusive, everyone else, we all signed up to Mitro Plus Labs, not knowing any of these people. But because of what they were telling us that, okay, they can teach us blockchain literacy. Because at some point, we looked through, for example, I'm from Uganda, right? We looked through the country and no one was offering such valuable information at a very cheap price. At some point, the founder used to charge around $5,000 to teach someone about blockchain. But here came an opportunity for us to learn. So looking at all the stages we learned from, we began from the basic. The same way of building a house, from the laying the foundation, we built the foundation. We were over, can I say 500 students? Of course, people kept dropping out, but some fruits were firm. We remained trusting in the project. We didn't even know that at the end of the day, AfroToken will be launched. So we studied everything from rules of engagement of the course to introduction into blockchain. So every level that we started had a rate at which we would be valued at. We took on some exams, and you can see that on beginner level, we looked at Binance. Some people, me, I didn't know that Binance can be used for anything else. I only used to use it for withdrawing money or moving money since I was a forex trader before. So that's a beginner level. We looked at the student level where he taught us how to use candlesticks and all that stuff. Then we went to level 3 where we looked at technical indicators. An interesting one was the RSI, the divergences. Market geometry was the basis for many things. Then after, we looked at the 10-bagger trader, the level at which most people jumped out from because they weren't trusting it. It was too difficult, but we kept pushing. We looked at Gartley patterns in analysis. We looked at Elliott waves, which were so difficult. Then we looked at market psychology, which is a very big basis right now. You can see how many things are in play because of market psychology. Some people can't hold for long. Some people can hold for long. Some people are jumping in and out of the market. We all learned this step by step, like baby steps, right? We took it to the pro trader where most people, we remain so few, but most people are still in there. We looked at investment analysis, and that's why you can see right now that a MicroPlus student can properly invest in a project step by step without even rushing, even though it's dipping and they've done research, investment analysis, they'll always get it at a high degree. 70%, 80%, that's a good edge. Then of course, there are things that we haven't yet introduced because at some point he always says that every other cohort may have a different project. So you can see that there are IPOs, ICOs. I don't know if we shall develop that too, but I believe so. Now, this is only the trading part. How about metaverse AI that I haven't talked about? Guys, you really need to sign up. The link is going to be posted in the comment section. So I would like to study with each and every one of you come next year. Thank you very much, Rama.
All right, thank you very much, Tauzovima, for sharing that. That was a brilliant review. AfroToken hasn't come out of the blue. It's been a process, and we've been preparing our students for this. But welcome, everyone. The link will be up very, very, very soon for our cohort 3 starting their lessons next year. Now, we just about a few minutes to go. Allow me invite our visionary leader, Festo Ivaibi, to do what he does best, and that is motivating us, but also continuing to tell us where AfroToken is headed and why. Festo, please, we invite you to speak to us now.
Yes, thank you so much, Rama, and thank you so much, everyone. I'm happy to be here. I thought I wouldn't be able to make it on the Afro Hour, but I was able to be on the road since 6 in the morning, 6 a.m. today. So I'm really glad that I get to catch this, and I have some time to speak to you, and also pass my sincere thanks to everyone in the community that is shilling, that is looking out for the community, because actually shilling is looking out for each other, and it's something that we are supposed to do until we get to our sun. So thank you for being part of this token and community and taking part in our price development journey for Afro. As I told you, we are documenting this price development journey straight to the $7 billion market capitalization. And I also told you last week that this phase, the phase last week was the phase the one that we put behind was to test your greed index, your fear levels, and your risk tolerance. And I also mentioned again last week that the phase where we are right now is going to test your patience to the core. It's going to test your patience. So we are in that phase where we are breaking out to go to the upside. And it's a very good phase for market, for an organic market formation and solidifying the market. Yesterday, I took you guys through the importance of creating an organic market. And I hope everyone appreciated why we need to pass through this particular phase. Well, we might not pass it through at the pace and rate at which we anticipated, but at the end of it all, we are going to pass through it. And those that will be victors will be seen. Those that will have jumped off will also be seen. So right now we are in a phase where we have higher lows and higher highs, and a lot of all wallets are not willing to sell below 4.3 million US dollars of market capitalization of Afro, and most of them, some wallets have been comfortable selling at 5.1 million US dollars. This is why we are now. This is in a layman's language. This is why we are creating. This is why we are creating our support and resistance zone in this level, and soon we are going to break out of that zone, because whenever we have less of sellers, that means we get to break out to the higher end. Like I said, this market is going to go back up the way it came down. It came down in a week, and it came down, and we started going back up in about a week and 4 days. And if we are very slow, that is what is going to happen. But if we are still as fast as projected, we should be able to break out soon enough. Just make sure the breakout does not leave you behind, because if it does, you are never going to catch Afro. And for those that already have tokens, you know what I'm talking about. And those that don't and are trying to accumulate tokens, you also know what I am talking about. Tonight, I am excited that we are having our first meeting with the South Sudanese team and their leadership. It's exciting how we have been able to expand more and more in such a short time. And our brothers from there and sisters are going to be able to join our exciting journey, price development, and also learning. This is something that we have to do all over Africa. So it is just the beginning. We have a lot of countries represented in teams, but also there are individuals here that are from countries that haven't been mentioned. But as we grow bigger, we need to be celebrating a lot of these countries. And today, happy to celebrate Uganda's independence. To all Ugandans, happy independence. I hope we can get to be financially free. And this is our road to the financial freedom. So thank you. So we are soon solidifying our partnership with OKX as well. Our NFT partnership with OKX, we are soon solidifying that. We will hold some sessions about NFTs and how to translate them into value in our wallets, and several other community engagements and value additions using NFTs. Well, NFTs are a very vital part of a crypto community. So we will be seeing some NFTs that will be attached with exclusive access and membership to MicroPlus Labs and also AfroToken events, and rewards and incentives, gamification. Yes, we are bringing about a gamification company, and that partnership has not yet been solidified, because we're still discussing it through with the top team, how it's going to be mutually beneficial to everyone in the community. So those NFTs will also include governance and voting rights, digital identity and personalization. They will include brand collaborations and partnerships. This is very huge. Have you guys tried out our mini app on Telegram created by NextMate AI? It's really interesting. And this app is still being taught by some of our people that are now ambassadors with NextMate AI. Please try it out. Try that mini app and try to interact with the Afro token. Talk to it and let it talk to you back, and see where AI is going. We are trying to teach the application as more things as possible. That way, Afro token can be able to help out so many people with questions of blockchain and questions as concerning with Afro token and everything. So we are in the process of training that AI. We are in the process of training that AI. So, well, I've been talking about the NFTs, and it is the road that we are going to take, and we will be having sessions to show you how we are going to how that translates into value in your wallets. So our market is creating a solid market structure. In a layman's language, most wallets, like I said earlier, most wallets haven't been selling at the higher lows, and they have been trying to sell at the higher highs, which is about which will be where we have been averaging about 5.1 to 5.2 million US dollars. So if we get done with the people that are greedy within that area, we shall go up. We will go up. Like I said, if we are very late, we are going to take the same direction we took from consolidating back to the from where we tested the lowest, consolidating back from the $2 million market capitalization. So I would love to show a few things about Afro and how we are managing, how we are doing the asset. This is where we are right now. Can my screen be seen? Our market capitalization is 4.5 million US dollars, and our liquidity ratio has just increased because our liquidity ratio has just increased. If you compare it, depending depending on where we were yesterday, the liquidity ratio keeps on increasing, and this is our pool. Yeah, this is our pool, and it's moving on well. Like I mentioned to those that have been here, whenever you sell tokens, you're selling it to this address, and whenever you buy, you are buying it out of this address. This is our liquidity pool, and it being above 2.1 is a very healthy curve. It is a very good thing. That means the other wallets, the other tokens are distributed into other wallets in small numbers. Our asset wallet allocation is it's doing good, and I believe we are going to do by far much better than any other tokens that are above us. And why? It's because we have decided to take the solid organic market structure by letting people, those that have sold out, sell, and then the buyers have been able to buy in small quantities. So we have what we call the asset redistribution. This should be the accumulation phase. You see, we had accumulation phase one. We had the accumulation phase one where the market started going sideways. You remember when I told you the market was now going sideways and it's testing our patience levels. We had the accumulation phase one, and we're having the accumulation phase two. And I think we are breaking out of this phase two so that we can go to the accumulation phase three. The accumulation phase should be able to end at the $7 million market capitalization. Remember, it is where we stationed from when we came back down from $12 million market capitalization. This is where we stationed. The market happens in cycles, and we do not take it for granted. For those that have studied market psychology, you have realized that it has always been true, and that has been happening. Yeah, our other partnerships are going to be announced soon, and we don't need to take them as fast, because we need to find a way of how we can get the most out of these partnerships. So negotiations will go on for as long as it takes us to at least get the most out of the partnerships, and then this will be able to be translated into our holder wallets. So our token holders right now are 3,490, and this is an increment of about 100 something token holders. It's great how we are moving from yesterday, and our target is at least 5,000. Then we can start engaging aggressive international marketing. So we are in a phase of community building. We are in a phase of partnerships and collaboration. We are in a phase of speculation. Speculation entails holding tokens and also those that have decided to sell tokens. So the tokens are brought back into circulations, and those that buy actually buy in speculation that the tokens are going to increase in value. So we are increasing in value as we community build, we do our partnerships, we do our speculation. And lastly, we are in that phase where we have aggressive marketing. Our physical events are continuing, and soon we are going to be announcing which country we are going to and which parts of Uganda we are extending. And I hope we'll be able to extend in Africa as fast as possible before a lot of events start worldwide. Because I've been in an event where yesterday, as I told you, I was talking to some guys in the UK, and they want to create their own event. And yesterday night, I was also talking to one guy from China. He speaks Chinese and English, and he wants to start his own team in China, bootstrapped by getting also help from our partners. He wants to start his own team from China. It's an exciting journey where we are getting. Like I told you, it's a matter of us actually showing transparency, is showing our works, our proof of works to the entire world, and the whole world is going to come in because of our transparency. Our development journey, our token development journey is an exciting one, and no token has had such a transparent journey. And with this transparency, we are going to beat a lot of tokens, a lot of memes that have been that have happened before. We are going to beat a lot of them in value, because money happens with trust. Money happens with trust. A lot of currencies, including the US national dollar, the United States dollar, is no longer backed up by gold. It's just legal tender, which should let you know that it happens by trust. So the more we build this trust and visibility, is the more people are going to actually know our core values, and we will be headed for the sun. And when the stampede starts getting up, people are actually not going to even go into tokenomics. What they are only going to go into, they are specifically going to go into hype. People usually just go into the past events people have done, and being and listing on the exchange. I've told you about listing on the exchange and why we shouldn't find ourselves there yet, because it's a very big gamble if the bull run has not yet started going off. And the bull run will not start going off until the US elections are done, because there's usually a lot of things that happens before elections. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of also regularity and clarity, and there's a lot of several things that people have to consider, and also institutions have to consider before coming into tokens heavily. So these things have to be put in play. And it's going to be better for us to be listed on the biggest exchanges as the Bitcoin is coming back down. We expect the Bitcoin to retrace hard before we go into our bull run, this coming bull run. And when the Bitcoin retraces, you know what happens to all these other altcoins and memes? They always tumble without any reason. This is why we need to keep ourselves in the decentralized exchanges. So we are still traded on decentralized exchanges. You can buy AfroToken from Sun.io. You can buy from Dex Screener. You can use the BitGet wallet, the Binance Web3, and you'll be good to go. On our website, you just have to go on our website and click Buy Now here, and you are able to be redirected to Sun.io. And you click here, you are redirected there, and you are able to extend your wallet here, and you'll be able to buy. Yeah. You will be able to buy those tokens. It's as simple as that. And then the merchant store is also coming up strong. People in all countries, please, you need to get merchants to be able to sell to us 100% using Afro tokens. And it's a free trade area. So whenever they sell to you 100% using Afro tokens, they are able to also they are able to hold in speculation. They are able to also sell out. We are adding merchants, as many as we can. There are merchants of perfumes already. There are merchants now that are selling hair products, wigs for women, and several other hair products. You need to go to the merchant store and see. And actually, if you're a merchant out there and you want to register your product here, you just need to let the admins know. We are going to put there a dedicated email for registration for merchants as of tomorrow, and we are going to be creating the value. Like I said, value is created in three ways: speculation, demand and supply, and utility. So we are doing those things. You guys are beginning to use the AI, that's utility. You are beginning to use this Afro token match. That is also another utility. You are also doing P2P amongst each other. That is also utility. Yeah. And a lot of tokens begin with their utilities way after. But right now, ours, we want to begin with it immediately. So our consolidation is going on strong, and I think we will be getting out of this second accumulation phase probably by the end of today, or beginning of tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's all I had to say today. I hope you guys have a great day, and keep accumulating Afro tokens. Remember, the goal is to at least have 1 million Afro tokens and more. The goal is to have 1 million Afro tokens and more. Let's keep shilling our token. No one else is going to shill it for us. If you are to be a part of success, we need to do exceedingly well. If you are a part of success, we need to just continue pushing. We cannot let our guard down. Success comes to people that do extraordinary things. It doesn't come out of the blue. So you need to pray like life depends on this, and you also need to put in the work. Like again, life depends on this, and you can let God mark the results. So thank you so much and have a blessed day.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, Captain Festo. And thank you to everyone for showing up with such energy and commitment. It's clear that we are all driven by a common goal, that is financial freedom, all through AfroToken. As we close, I want to take one thing away. The future is in our hands. AfroToken has the potential to change lives, but that only happens if we keep pushing. It's not just about holding the token, it's about spreading the word, sharing hard, and showing the world what AfroToken is truly capable of. Remember that your every tweet, your every share, and every post counts. We've already made massive strides, and this is just the beginning. We have the power, we have the community, and the vision to take AfroToken to the top. So as we leave today, let's keep the momentum going every single minute. Don't slow down. Just keep sharing, keep spreading the word, and let's build the financial independence we all deserve. Thank you all for your contributions today. Together we are unstoppable. Let's take AfroToken to become a global force. From everyone at Metro Plus Labs team and AfroToken, I wish you guys a blessed day. Bye-bye.
So I want you to tell us, how was the conference? What did you get from it? And where do you see Afro going forward?
First of all, I'm excited to be among the people who attended physically this conference in Kampala here. I'm so happy that among all the projects we keep looking for on the internet out there, we have one here home, and it's powered by our people we know very well and trust, our mentors, and there is no limit to AfroToken. Wow. And we are here to be part of the army, and we shall do it tirelessly day and night.
Wow.
Yes.
So how was the conference to you?
The conference was so good. I've met so many people I've wished to meet all my life. Ever since I started knowing about crypto, I've been able to explain so many of my friends about crypto. You know, so many people I was explaining to crypto and they can't understand, they don't relate. This was a very good avenue for them to see that it's serious.
Thank you for joining us. What's your name? And we want to know, how was the conference for you? What did you take away from today?
Hey, I'm Priska Rande Christine. I'm so happy to be here. So happy that I made it to this conference. I'm very excited about AfroToken Sun. I'm so excited when I look to where it's going. I'm just waiting for it to reach that 100 million market cap.
Wow, so I want you to look at that camera and tell someone out there that is not holding the token yet.
You better come on board. You buy the coin. You guys, you're missing out. You're really missing out. It's already made 150x. So,
for you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, Priska.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming for the conference. Thank you for coming through. I want you to tell us, how was the conference to you, and what were your take-homes?
The conference was incredible, being part of the first ever cryptocurrency conference in Uganda, and a meme token is quite exciting and quite interesting, and being an early investor and an early adopter puts me in the 1%, and I'm on track to become part of the 1%.
Wow.
I believe in the token 100%. I got in time in the bonding curve, and I know if we follow everything that Festo has told us and the team has told us, we're going to retire.
Wow, we'll see you at the sun.
We're going to retire.